Shalom, family. This is Grammy once again. This is number 2 of my marathon video. My first one was the canning frozen vegetables. So if you have not seen that video, I will leave that one in the description box. And this one is canning spaghetti sauce with number 10 cans, you guys. This costs about $4 a can. So we're going to see how many pint-sized jars that we can make of spaghetti sauce. Yes. So let me just tell you all the things that we may need today. I will be putting mushrooms in it. But before I start with the vegetable part, I'm going to make this a 2-part. First, I'm just going to make plain, well, not plain, just basic spaghetti sauce with all the spices and everything, but I will not be putting any of the vegetables in like 3 or 4 jars. And then later, I will add all my vegetables and my onions and everything in so I can make a more medium spaghetti sauce. Okay, so right now, I have these mushrooms. I'm going to use 2 packs of mushrooms, you guys. It's almost going to be like a primavera. So I'm going to wash these mushrooms and I will pre-cook these mushrooms because mushrooms have a lot of water, you guys. So if you will wash your mushrooms and then throw your mushrooms directly inside your spaghetti sauce pot, it will make it more watery. So you want to pre-cook your mushrooms first to extract most of the water from them, okay? Because you wonder why your spaghetti sauce is so watery. And if you add mushrooms, that is why, okay? I will be adding a couple of onions. These are sweet onions. I will be using parsley flakes, oregano, basil from out of my garden, fresh basil, some sea salt, some black pepper, granulated garlic, onion powder, some Italian seasonings, some smoked paprika, some sugar, couple cans of tomato paste. Not sure if I'm going to use both of them, but I'll see how it thickens because the tomato paste will help your spaghetti sauce thicken. So I got 2 just in case. And 2 cans of the number 10 cans. We will need measuring cups, the measuring spoon, I guess, I don't know. I probably won't even need spoons because this is going to make a lot. Your funnel, your debubbler, and your jar lifter, and your pint-sized jars, okay? And I will be water bath canning the spaghetti sauce today. So let me get everything cut up, wash, mushrooms pre-cooked, and I'll bring you when I dump all of my spaghetti sauce in a pot so we can go from there. All right, fam, I have my 2 cans of spaghetti sauce in here. I've never ever cooked this much spaghetti sauce in my life, so I'm going to try to give you some measurements, and if I add more, I will let you know. This is over 13 pounds of spaghetti sauce, you guys. And remember when I was telling you about the mushrooms, that I pre-cooked my mushrooms because I don't want all that water in my spaghetti sauce, and then it takes a while for it to thicken. Look at this. 3 cups of mushroom broth came off of the mushrooms, you guys. 3 cups. So just imagine if you had 3 cups of liquid in here. And so now, see, now this acts as double duty. Now I can use this mushroom broth to make delicious soups, stews. There you go. So let's use what we have, okay? So here we go. Like I said, this is a big batch, you guys. So it's already thick. So I might not have to even use the tomato paste, okay? So let's just get to measuring. And like I said, whatever the measurements are, I'll make sure I put it in the description box. All right, so let's start with, where is my, here it is. Oh, here it is. Let's start with the Italian seasons, you guys. Like I said, I have my pot on medium right now. So let's start with the Italian seasonings by Tony's, okay? And I'm gonna go with a whole cup. Because this is a lot of sauce, you guys. I'm going to try a whole cup of the Italian seasonings. Oh, I am going to do 1/4 cup of basil. Because basil and all this stuff is already in the Italian seasoning. But just to kick it up a notch. And this basil came out of my garden, so it smells so delicious. Throw that basil in there. I am going to add that was a 1/2 cup of basil. No, it wasn't. It was 1/3 cup of basil. Okay, 1/3 cup of basil. I am going to add 1/3 cup of oregano. Here we go. Okay. I will also add, I'm keeping everything on 1/3 right now. 1/3 of onion powder. And I'm going to do 1/3 of the garlic powder. Okay. Let me stir it up a little bit. Get all these seasons incorporated. Ooh, splatter. That's why I have my apron on, because this stuff is going to splatter. All right. So now I am going to add this is 1 tablespoon of black pepper. I don't want to make it too spicy. 1 tablespoon of black pepper. And I'm also going to add 1/3 of parsley flakes. Actually, what I'm doing is everything that's in this Tony's Italian herbs and seasonings, I'm just duplicating it on a larger scale. Okay? And I am going to add, I can't find nothing. I'm looking for my 1/4 cup. But anyway, I'm going to add some sea salt in it, you guys. I'm just going to put, this is 1/3. I'm just going to put like 2 tablespoons of salt. If I need to add, I'll add. But I'd rather have not enough than too much. Okay, so we have everything except our sugar. Okay, let me get this all stirred up. This is beginning to boil a little bit. I'm gonna turn it on medium high. And once I put my sugar in here, I'm gonna taste it. Like I said, this is the first time I've made this much spaghetti sauce, and this is from a can, you guys. And I love it because it takes out all the work. Just imagine, I had tomatoes this year, well, last year. You know, I had to go and get them. Then I had to wash them. And then I had to blanch them and peel them. Then cut them up and core them out. That's a lot of work when you can buy a $4 can, okay? And all the work is done for you. All right, so let's add the sugar. Like, I'm still keeping everything on the 1/3 cup of sugar. Because we need that sugar to balance out some of that tartness, okay? All right, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. We'll let that sugar dissolve. And we're gonna taste this and see where I am. Oh, I forgot to show you guys that I'm also going to be using 2 bell peppers. 2 bell peppers, 2 onions, and 2 packs of mushrooms. And I also forgot to show you that I will be using bottled lemon, because we're going to need that lemon so we can have the acid in the food, okay? Just to bring this up. All right, let's see what it tastes like. See what I need to add. That tastes good. That tastes good just like this, you guys. I'm going to add a little bit more sugar, but I did it on the first run. Wow. This is awesome. This is truly awesome. That tastes delicious. But I'm gonna add another 1/3 cup of sugar, because still have like a little tartness, but this should do it right here. I can taste all the spices. I can taste the pepper. But remember, when I add the onions and the green peppers and the mushrooms, it's going to minimize the flavor. I mean, the flavor is delicious. I'm talking about minimize the pepper, because I can really taste the pepper. Okay? Let me try this again, since I put the little bit of sugar. And look how thick it is already. Look at that. That is already thick. No need to add the tomato paste. I will not be adding the tomato paste today. Look at that. Look how thick it is already. I love it. Bam! That's it right there. That is it right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my jars in my water bath canner. Get them heated up. I am going to put this on low and let it simmer. This is it right here, y'all. This is it. I'll bring you back when I start loading my jars. All right, you guys. I am just letting you know that I am water bath canning in my pressure canner today. You can do that. So if you're brand new, you don't need a water bath canner. You can water bath can in your excuse me, your pressure canner. Okay, so now I'm gonna take out 3 jars. And I'm gonna fill up these 3 jars. with this hot product, you guys. I'm gonna fill up the 3 jars with just the regular spaghetti sauce. And then what I have left, I will add the mushrooms, the onions, and the celery. This is hot, you guys. So here we go. Take my funnel. Oh, before I take my funnel, now we need to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, you guys. Yes, 2 tablespoons. This will help with the acidity level, okay? And I've noticed that you don't taste it. You don't taste the lemon juice. So it requires for 2 tablespoons. And they tell you to don't use lemons because different lemons have this different acid levels. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna fill this up to the 1-inch headspace, you guys. 1-inch headspace. Look how I look. Look at this. It is so nice and thick, you guys. You see that? No tomato paste needed. You guys, this has taken out so much of the hard work. This was worth it. Bring it up to the 1-inch headspace. Next. And what I have left over is going to go in the other jars. I should have got my bigger funnel. I mean, my bigger ladle. Maybe I'll bring out my big boy the next go around. But just use what you have. If this is all you have, use what you have. All right. Fill this one up. 1-inch headspace, family. This sauce is so delicious. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video to give you guys the right measurements. And I will leave it in the description box. If you don't like a lot of spice, I would just not put as much pepper as I did.
Bluetooth disconnected.
You can just do a little bit at a time until it gets to where you like it. And taste your product, because our taste buds are not the same, okay? So taste your product. What's delicious to me, it may not be delicious to you. Let me get a paper towel. Now, we will wipe off our rims with vinegar, you guys. Alrighty, now we're gonna put our lids on it. My lids are warm, they're not piping hot, but they are warm. Put my rims on it, fingertip tight, fingertip tight. Ooh, fingertip tight. That was one of my lids, you guys. So I'm going to drop these back into this water so they can stay hot until I'm ready for them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my heat back on medium. It was on low. I'm going to turn it back on medium. I will just put the top on it halfway. That's fine. I'm going to put my spaghetti back. Spaghetti. I'm going to put my spaghetti sauce back on my eye. And I'm going to turn it to medium high. Now what I'm going to do is, I made a mess. I'm going to add in my green peppers. I got spaghetti sauce on my eye. Okay. Throw in my green peppers. Throw in my mushrooms. This is going to be delicious. And throw in my onions. And let's see what we have here. All right. I have my onions in, my mushrooms in, my green peppers. Oh, it looks so good. Looks so good. Nice and thick. And I'm going to turn my fire on medium high, you guys. Medium high. I'm going to let this come up to a boil. And then I'm going to turn it down. And then I'll fill these jars. I let my spaghetti come to a boil. Then I turn it on simmer. Take my top off. Take out a couple of jars. I still have my heat on medium because I want it to stay hot. Okay? And the spaghetti sauce tastes delicious, you guys. Ragu, Prego, Classico, ain't got nothing on Grammy. You got to try it, you guys. Yes. All right. Okay. I'm not going to bore you filling up all these jars, but I just want you to see the spaghetti sauce. This is going to taste so delicious on some spaghetti, you guys. Yes. 2 tablespoons. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, here we go. Put my funnel on. Ooh. I got my bigger ladle. I wanted to let y'all see what this looked like. Look how nice and thick this spaghetti sauce is. Yes. And the onions and the celery and the mushroom, they will continue to cook down some. Okay? I just wanted you guys to see that. Went a little bit over. Just going to put it in that jar. You guys, it tastes so delicious. I've never made a big batch like this before, but I did it. And you can do it too. Just want to make sure that no spaghetti sauce is on it. 1 inch head space. Put our lid on it. Fingertip tight. And I'm just gonna drop her back in the canner. Look at that. That looks so delicious. I'll bring you back once I put everything in the canner. All right, I just had to bring you back, guys, because I forgot to debubble. Because I have the celery and onions and mushrooms in here, I'm debubbling just in case if there is any air pockets, okay? Just to be on the safe side. All right, fam. Now we have our spaghetti sauce in our jars. We're gonna take a damp cloth and clean it off first. This works so much better. And then we will use paper towel and use the vinegar to clean off the rest. That way we know that it will seal. These jars are hot, you guys. Alrighty. They've been debubbled. Put my lids on. They've been cleaned. Now we're gonna put our rings on it. Fingertip tight. Fingertip tight. Fingertip tight. I'm gonna show y'all something gorgeous. Look at this, you guys. Look at that. Beautiful. And once you put your jars in, you guys, make sure that your jars are covered at least a minimum of 1 inch. I have a couple of inches here. And I have some spaghetti sauce left over, you guys. So that's going to be for dinner. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to put my lid on it. I'm not turning it or anything. I'm just laying my lid on it. None of this stuff have anything to do with water bath canning. I'm just using my lid just like if I was using my water bath canner, just to put a lid on it. So once this comes up to a rolling boil, I will bring you back. All right, family, this is your rolling boil. I'm gonna throw in my vinegar, and it's still rolling. Put my lid on it. I'm not turning anything. I'm just laying my lid on it. And it's still on high. I'm just gonna dial it back a little bit because it is boiling very, very good. Now I would set my timer for 40 minutes because I am working with quart-sized jars. And also, it made 8 quart-sized jars. I'm going to use the 8th quart jar for dinner tonight. All right, you guys, it's been 40 minutes. Turn my fire off. I will take my top off and I'm gonna let this sit here for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, then I will take them out. Okay, fam, it's been 5 minutes. Let me start taking my jars out. Look at that. Delicious. And guess what, you guys? Stay around because I am going to taste it. Yes, I am. Yes. Delicious. Now I pray that all of them seal for me. Seven quart jars of spaghetti sauce. And the ones that doesn't have the onions and the celery and the, the one that doesn't have the onions and the celery in and the mushrooms, you can use that for a pizza sauce. So here we go. I made some spaghetti and I have some spaghetti sauce right here. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. Look at this goodness. Look at this goodness right here. You tell me that doesn't look good. Woo. Yes. Where's my fork? Look at this, you guys. Oh, tell me that doesn't look good. Let's see what it tastes like over spaghetti. I like angel hair spaghetti. Let's see. This is delicious, you guys. I thought maybe I had put too much pepper in it because I don't really like real spicy foods. But once you put it over the noodles, it just balances it out. You guys, this is so delicious. Try this. So flavorful. Nothing in the store can touch this. Try it and let me know. Leave a comment to let me know you tried this spaghetti sauce. You guys, this is the bomb. Just imagine you throw some Parmesan cheese on it and then have your garlic bread. Woo! All right, you guys. I love you guys. Hey, if you have not subscribed, this is good. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that notification bell for when I come out with a video. You will be the first to know. I love you guys. I really do. This is for you, okay? But guess what? I love the Most High more. Shalom.